Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con 2016. Everyone having a good day so far? Woo! Holy Comic-Con Batman, this is fun, huh? Well, I'm super excited. It's been a great day so far, but it's about to get even better. We've got an artist demo coming up from one of the artists on the new Wonder Woman series. We've got Liam Sharp here. Give him a round of applause, please. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, Liam's working on Wonder Woman with Greg Rucka right now, and he's going to take you through the process of putting together a sketch. So Liam, take it away.
Hi everybody, thank you for coming. This is new for me, so it's quite daunting. I'm not going to draw Wonder Woman, I'm going to draw our new favourite villain, Cheetah. We all kind of fell in love with her. She's got a bit of a new look, and we've got rid of the long hair, but she's got this very elongated face, quite high eyes, and this feline nose that sort of curves over a bit. Quite a flat cat-like face and very full lips, which are really part of that cat-like feel. So I like to keep my pencils actually pretty loose because
we can't really hear him out there.
If you've seen the book, it's pretty detailed.
Yeah.
One of the things when I was designing this character was I wanted to really go back to what cats look like and give that some thought. Oh, sure. Can you guys hear me? All right. Apparently I'm talking. Got to talk a bit. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah? Yeah, so I was designing... when I was designing her, I wanted her to really look like a cat. So I went and looked at a lot of pictures of cheetahs, and they have these beautiful black tears that come down the face and really give form.
Okay, thanks, man.
There's two, either side of the eyes, front and back, and then one up the front. And it's such a unique look, and it's also really appropriate to the character because she's actually a really she's got a sad story, you know. So I never expect to get it completely right first time. Sometimes there's a little bit of futzing about until you get the right thing, but it's near enough. And she's got this fuzzy bit at the back and an elegant neck. And the great thing again about those particular markings is they can either make her look really ferocious, or they can make her look quite sad and quite, like someone you would actually feel empathy for, which is a big part of that character, as you'll find out in issue 3. This is my weapon of choice. It's a Pentel pocket brush pen. I absolutely love this. I've been using this for like 20, 25 years. They're a brush you don't have to dip. They come with cartridges, and they're just beautiful. They have incredible flexibility. And they're great for blocking in the basics of the drawing. You get a really fluid line, you can get a very fine line, and you can get a really rich, thick, black line. And I adore these tools. So like these big black tear things, you can really go fluid with them. I love this character. She really takes on a whole new level in issue 3 if you get it. I hope you're buying the series. Who's reading the series? Anybody out there? Awesome. Nicholas Scott is my partner on it. She's absolutely amazing too. I could not be with a better team. See, I like it when you get quite sort of rough and loose in areas too, because it gives it a little bit of life, you know. Hair doesn't grow in a very, very uniform way, so you can actually be pretty energetic and let things happen in a very organic way. So when I've got those bigger areas in like this, it's around about this point that I'll switch over to a fine pen, just for the cross hatching and the finer details. I'll do some of the hatching with the brush. But a lot of the finishing will happen with a pen. So I've been using these Pigma Microns. They're really good. They're pretty forgiving, and they have quite a sensitive line. You can actually get quite a bit of form with them. This bit's fun. This is like, for me, this bit really sort of gives it the cat-like element, and that's where the brow and the nose all knits up. And it starts to really transform then. And with hatching, the big thing to remember is just follow the form of the shape. If you go against it, then you're going to end up with sort of darker areas that don't have any form to them. So it's always go along the line of the, imagine that you're drawing over the shape of the head or whatever else you're drawing, and then that'll help. Well, it helps you just when you're doing it, but it defines the form of the drawing. If that makes any sense at all. Thank you.
I think they were just made for kind of.
It doesn't matter too much if the pen peters out too. When you're scanning stuff, there's it doesn't pick up all of those things all the time. And she's got this little. I put 2 dots in because it catches this little bit of light in between it, sort of makes it more feline. And quite fierce. She suddenly looks like really evil, and it's just 2 tiny dots. It's amazing how simple some of the things can be. Again, for me, there's an organic quality that I like, so I just try and almost be a little bit free with it when I get around the edges, and this sort of applies to everything organic, whether you're doing trees or anything. Sometimes the happy accidents are where you find the most beautiful moments in a drawing, I definitely like to leave room for that. So because I'm steaming ahead a bit, I'm going to stick in some plantation. Wouldn't be right to do a Wonder Woman piece without a bit of a tree. So long as you're keeping the weight, once you've decided where your light source is, this is just pretty much a top-down light source. You can really be fluid and free with this. Just let things butt up to each other. It all starts to make sense after a little while. It never looks like anything at the beginning. There's something really relaxing about doing the sort of the foliage and you can get in kind of a zen state with it all. Put on some music and just rock out a few trees. Again, it's amazing how little you have to do to have a really effective looking bit of jungle, basically. I'll also go in with a pen on that too, just bringing the top edges of the branches, start to make sense of the fairly free-form blobs that I've made. It comes together after a while. I like to create a sense of dimensionality, layers and things in front of each other and behind each other. Ambient depth, really. Perspective. Without the perspective lines, just... You can create sort of ambient color just with tone. You know, because layers of, when you're scribbling away like that, it creates a kind of a gray. Which again will give depth to a piece. You don't need too much hatching on the bottom end, but when you're going in over areas that you kind of blocked in a organic way, it sort of consolidates it and makes sense out of it. And if you can see it's starting to come together, you can start to see behind the branches and the other layers behind. I didn't stick in any fungus, but you can, you know, it's sometimes it's about the little details of the things you put in. So a bit of fungus on the trees will sort of add to the sense of the place being real. Or a few, you know, a skull, or I put a big hyena skull right in the foreground in one of the earlier jungle scenes, which is a little bit of foreboding for what was going to be coming later in the story. Jungles are good for hiding things in. There's lots of hidden faces in the jungle as well, you know. So I'm not far off done with this. Stick a few more of the feline markings on there. And I think we'll call that one a day. I'll sign it. So, does anyone know what Barbara Ann's job was?
Archaeologist.
Who's that?
Right here.
That'll be yours then. That's me done.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.